Good morning, everyone. Join Jackie Mondays at 10. Today's topic is, can I appoint an executor, a solicitor as my executor, or any professional to that matter? And yes, you can, basically. So who can be an executor in your will? Firstly, you can have 4 people as executors, and you can have alternates as well. You can also appoint professional people as one or multiple of those executors. Or if you want a company as an executor, it has to be a trustee company, which is in Victoria, the state trustees, Sandhurst trustees, and equity trustees, I think, are the only 3 in Victoria. But yes, if you don't have family members that you believe are capable or that you trust, or that you think there will be a dispute and you don't want to put family members through that, then yes, considering a professional is a good idea. Or even if the estate is very complex, having a professional who sort of knows your situation would also be a good option. So I often suggest potentially the accountant if there's quite a big family business, because the accountant already knows a lot of it. However, I do make those recommendations in the context that it's not only the professional appointed, that you do have 1 or 2 family members as well. Firstly, because the family members will be able to do a lot of the running around on the ground. When you appoint a professional, they're entitled to charge. And so when you decide to appoint a solicitor, for example, we have to then provide a letter to say, you're thinking about appointing such and such a person, understand that they could charge. We'll put a charging clause in the will to say they can have their professional fees, because the alternate is either professional fees or commission. So we put in their professional fees. You can put a cap on the professional fees, or you can alternatively make a lump sum gift for them doing the role. But you've got to understand as well that you should consider options of people who will not charge, rather than just choosing a professional who will. So that's the charging. So as I said, that's why I recommend also having someone who is either a family member or a friend who's closer, who will do a lot of the running around and not charge for that. Because you can see, if you're paying someone $300 to $500 an hour in professional fees to clean out your house and to do some of the small daily tasks that are involved in the estate. Yes, there are bigger tasks, but the executors have to do a lot of little things, even redirecting the mail and things like that. You don't necessarily want to be paying someone a lot of fees to do that. So yeah, the combination of people along with a professional is probably the way to go, rather than just a professional on their own. Of course, it's best to ask the professional whether they would do it. Because remember, if you appoint an executor and it comes time to you actually dying, the person who you appointed can actually then refuse or choose not to act. So you do have that risk. If you don't ask them, they may not agree, or even they may change their mind by the time you do pass away. So understand that even though that's your choice, it may not be what happens in the end. So again, multiple people is the better way to go in case that professional will not act at the time. So there you go. I hope that's a good start for you on that topic. If you have any other questions, of course, give us a call or email us on the email above. Remember, while this is live, it does go onto our videos tab on the Facebook page, which is a great resource of a place to start. If you don't know the answer to a question, if you're looking for something, start there. And if your question hasn't been answered there, then again, contact us and I may do a Join Jackie on a Monday morning to answer your question. I hope you have a great week. I will catch you again next week.